Hey yo, what up is Don?
Samuel here.
Soul Brothers, Soul Squad, I salute you. Back up in it with a versus video.
The Hyperdunk game.
New versus the old.
Yes, the 10 versus the 2017.
Which is technically the 9.
They went Apple on you, man.
Yeah.
They went Apple on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, anyways, let's get started. Right off with the track shield. Yeah, Hyperdunk 2017.
Hyperdunk for the win.
I mean, on a clean court, the 10 still held its own, but like, the 2017 is just a better bite. And also on dust, it's easier to wipe off dust when it does pick up dust, but it also picks it up like not as fast as the 10 did. So dust is also better on the 2017. Outdoor use, I feel like they're both pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty soft rubber, but the 10 I feel like is a little bit worse. So
yeah, 2017 had one of the best tractions of the year.
yes,
One of our go-tos for traction.
exactly.
You guys already know. Moving on to the cushion.
Yeah, the 2017 sucked. It had the React core, and then
You can't feel the React.
Yeah,
we know what React feels like,
yes,
and that ain't it.
It's pretty stiff, and you know, Eric, he said our boy, he works at Nike, and then he said the Nike React in the 2017 is a different formula than they use in the, like their Epic React and stuff like that. But anyways, the Hyperdunk 10 also has zoominess, which I can feel just a little bit, but nothing too crazy. And the Phylon or the midsole is actually a lot softer. There's a lot more compression as well. So impact protection seemed to be a little bit better. When you land hard though, I felt it bottoming out just a little bit. You know, my foot hit the floor a little bit, so that hurt. But other than that, it was pretty good. Responsive, they're both responsive, and they both feel low to the ground. But the Hyperdunk 10 is just a little bit better in, I guess it feels a little bit softer and a little bit better impact protection. So.
All right, moving on to the upper / materials. These are both lows. Of course, there's a high coming out of the X, and there's a high of the 2017 as well as an elite version, even though they're not calling it elite. It's a Flyknit version.
Yes.
But these are just the basic materials. This is just an EM, and it's nice. It's super strong, supportive, and does the job. Doesn't feel crazy premium, but it's, you know, it's decent.
Yes, and I feel like they're both like EM or like textile. You can call it both, but they feel super similar, especially in the toe area. And then you have this neoprene material in the midfoot for the 10. I give it a tie. Super nice materials, very, very thin, conforms to your foot, and doesn't stretch, so it's supportive. So I like both of the materials.
Right, tied up. Fit,
exact same fit. I went down half a size for both of them, and lengthwise after I did that was really good, and widthwise basically the same, pretty damn narrow. And there's really no dead space in the shoe for my foot, so it hugs my foot nicely throughout the entire shoe. So
also another difference is this is a one booty upper, kind of.
Yes.
It has like this neoprene sheet over it, or, you know, I don't know what to call it, but then you got a little tongue underneath, right?
yeah.
And then in 2017 it's just a straight tongue, but it doesn't run all the way through. It's kind of like a half tongue.
Yes.
Just a little bit of a difference.
Exactly. And you have your little baby Achilles pillows, which doesn't really do anything for the 10, you know?
Right.
Alright, moving on to the support and lockdown. Support and lockdown are good in both of the shoes. It's just that I didn't have any lateral containment issues in the Hyperdunk 2017. In the 10, I had a little bit here in the forefoot. Not a deal breaker and nothing horrible, but I just felt it just a little bit. I guess support is a little bit better than 2017, but there's no heel slippage or anything in either of the shoes, so there's that. Moving on to the weight. So the 10 is what, 11.08, right?
Yeah, pretty light.
Yeah.
So are these though.
Yeah, the 2017, I feel like it's around the same, right?
Wow.
What? The exact same weight.
I mean,
that's crazy.
to the 10.
Yeah, 11.08. Same exact weight. What
That's
feels
crazy.
lighter? They both feel super light. What feels more responsive? I would say the Hyperdunk 2017, just because the traction is just a little bit better.
And probably maybe even because of the support a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. That also. So the 2017 is a little bit more responsive while you're playing, but the 10 is still good, and they're both very minimal and lightweight feeling. So
yeah. Durability.
Durability, I feel like is going to be a little bit better than 2017.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Any difference in ventilation?
No, around the same.
All right. Aesthetics.
Ooh, I like 2017 better.
I think I'll go 2018, even though it's called the X.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll tie it up. I just don't love this midsole.
Yeah.
The bubbly midsole in this.
I like the bubbly midsole, but wrapping things up, what performs better? I mean, they're both, I mean, the fit and the materials are basically the same. Cushion is a little bit better in the 10, but the traction is a lot better in the 2017 model. And for me, traction is a lot more important than cushion. So I will have to go with the 2017 just by a little bit. But on the clean court, the 10 is still really good. But the 2017 is just a little bit better. If you're playing on a dusty court, I would recommend the 2017. Outdoor use, I wouldn't recommend for either. So yeah, for me, I would lean toward the 2017, but the 10 is still a pretty good performer. But that's it. That's the versus video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again.